Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another vlog. I am back. You may have not even noticed that I was gone, but I did take a week off. I didn't really make an official announcement or anything because I think it's kind of silly to do that since it really wasn't that much time off, but I did take a very small break last week and the beginning of this week just to kind of give myself some time to rest. You know, I needed a little vacation. I have honestly been incredibly burnt out over the last couple of weeks, and I found myself kind of spiraling down a very deep, dark hole, and I needed to nip it in the butt and just give myself a little bit of time to do nothing because I rarely do nothing. It is very, very, very difficult to be creative 100% all of the time. And that's something that I honestly need to learn myself because I put so much pressure on myself to be 100% creative all the time, and it's just not possible. And I find that also since starting Paige Doodles, which is another place where I have to put a lot of my creativity on top of my YouTube channel, my social media, and everything else that I manage, it has drained me a lot quicker than I usually get drained. And I was just hitting such a wall. The break was only a week long. It really wasn't anything like too crazy, but it did like refresh me enough where I feel like ready to come back. I actually find it really difficult for me to relax in any way, which is also what makes breaks just a little bit more tricky, I guess. The other day, I actually decided to go to a spa like an hour away. And this was the first time I'd ever done anything like this for myself. I've gone to spas by myself before, but I've never gone on like a little mini road trip by myself to do something like that. I was like ready to spend 6 hours there doing nothing. It was one of those spas where there's like those thermal baths and saunas, relaxation zones, and there was a lake that you could relax on. And I got there. First I went to the lake. The people were being so loud. I was like, guys, it's a spa. What are you doing? This is not the time to chat. And I was really disappointed. So I left the lake area and I found this little spot in the middle of the forest where they had these like really cool cones that you sit in, and the cones are facing just the forest. And because it's a cone, it actually amplifies the sounds from the forest. So it just sounds so relaxing. You know, those like nature soundtracks? It was like that, but in real life, it was really, really nice. And so I lay down there for probably a little bit over an hour, and I got so many mosquito bites on my legs. And then I was like, okay, I should probably enjoy the rest of the spa. So I went to go to the little like hot tubs and stuff. And so I'm sitting in the hot tubs and I'm just looking at the other people there. And all I can think about is the fact that I'm literally sitting in human soup. And I can never think of hot tubs the same way ever again. And I realized I actually don't like these like thermal spas. I don't like being in saunas or steam rooms or hot tubs with other people. It just really, it grosses me out. In my mind, I just thought that I would like it, but it turns out I don't. And so I ended up just getting out of that, taking my book, going back to the forest by myself and just reading my book for a little bit. And after 2.5 hours total, I was like, okay, seems like I'm done here. It was honestly such a waste of money because it was so expensive and I spent 2.5 hours there, not really taking advantage of the full spa, basically just sitting in the forest getting bitten by mosquitoes, but it was still nice. I still did enjoy it, but that's all to say that it is really difficult for me to like relax because at a certain point I was like, okay, I've had enough Jamie time. I need to get back to the city. And if you're wondering where I went, by the way, it was Balnea, which is in Bromont, and it's a beautiful spot. So that was really the most eventful thing that I did during my break. Besides that, I was kind of just lounging around. I went to a family member's pool, had dinner with friends. That's it. Not super exciting, but it was just enough relaxation time for me to feel somewhat refreshed. But all that to say that breaks are important and everybody deserves them. So today I'm vlogging, just kind of getting my shit together before I am officially back in business on Monday. By the way, this blush from Charlotte Tilbury, the Lip and Cheek Glow Love and Light and Cheek Glow, it's such a long name, cream blush in Color of Passion is so beautiful. This is what I've been wearing every single day. I love the color on the cheeks is just so natural looking, but gives such a nice pop. And I love it on the lips too. It's just so beautiful. It's what I've been wearing the most lately. So my hair right now is actually just kind of a somewhat curly, somewhat wavy, somewhat frizzy mess. I didn't put any product in it, and so my curls aren't really thriving right now. It is just so crazy the difference when you do put product in your hair and when you don't, especially for my hair type. It's like night and day. It's so wild. So I actually want to try this product here. This is the Keroses Curl Manifesto Second Day Curl Refreshing Spray. So this is basically supposed to be a spray that reactivates your curls. Oh, it smells so good. This whole line of products actually smells delicious. So I'm just gonna scrunch this into my hair and see what happens. Oh, kind of reactivated it. I feel like that totally refreshed my curls. I mean, my curls still aren't looking like as good as they could have possibly looked. This is pretty good since we started off, you know, in a frizzy state. I actually have been wanting to try this very Gen Z hairstyle, and it's probably going to look terrible, or maybe it could look cute. This is definitely a style that originated in the early 2000s. I did this when I was a child, and now I'm a 27-year-old woman. So is this still going to look cute? So it's basically just like 2 braids right in the front of the hair, like right over here. And I bought clear elastics to do this style with. Because I have these bangs, I feel like it's gonna make this style a little bit more complicated. So I need to have some long hair in there too, so that it's actually gonna be a long braid. Also going to just spray this with some product. Oh my God. Who do I think I am? Oh no, the pieces are already coming out. Oh God. Ew, this is terrible. Wait, we need to finish it off just to get the full effect. Is it cute? Okay, imagine this piece was also braided. It's actually not a terrible look. I don't hate it, but obviously my braiding skills aren't the best. It's also just the fact that I have short pieces here. They're just sticking out. I think if I was really dedicated, I would have to go in with some gel and like gel this entire piece so that everything basically laid flat, but I'm not that dedicated. That was a nice try. This is my outfit of the day. It's a romper. I'm obsessed with it. I just got it from Aritzia. It's like a purpley blue color. It's so pretty, and honestly, I've been living in rompers lately because they're just so easy to wear and really great for heat waves, which we are definitely experiencing right now. It's so hot and I want to wear as little clothing as possible, and this is really perfect. I have a nail appointment in half an hour. We're gonna refresh these bad boys. I'll show you guys a little bit of the process. I don't know what we're gonna do today. Maybe something fun because I've been doing solid colors for the last like 2 times. So I'm ready to go crazy. Let's go crazy.
To the salon!
Ooh, I like this. I like all the colors that they use.
Yeah.
They're not like typical colors.
I know there's some like really dark ones, some really bright ones.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Gab did an absolutely gorgeous job on my nails. I love the way they turned out. They're so fun and colorful, and definitely what I needed after doing solid colors for 2 nail appointments straight. So I'm starving. I need to grab some fuel, something to eat. I am heading to Arthur's. Well, I'm actually already here. I just parked. Now, I actually lunch by myself all the time. I know a lot of people have a hard time going to restaurants and eating by themselves because they think it's like weird, or people are staring at them, or other people think it's weird, but it's so not. And I promise you, nobody cares. When I was in high school, I would purposefully eat lunch by myself because it was like me time. And in high school, honestly, people thought I was a little bit weird that I did that, but I did it anyway because I just enjoyed it. And so I still keep up that tradition, and I still have lunch by myself. And today I'm at Arthur's, one of my favorite restaurants in Montreal. It's absolutely delicious, and I know exactly what I'm gonna get already. So I'm gonna bring you guys with me. And I think actually while I'm there, I am going to draw. I have my iPad here. I already started drawing my new collection for Paige Doodles, and I'm very inspired right now. And instead of just sitting on my phone, I'd rather be doing something productive. So I'm gonna draw while I'm eating, or while I'm waiting for my food. I'm moving this to my iPhone camera because I may be fine eating alone, but vlogging my lunch in public alone, that's a whole different story. So the phone is a little bit more inconspicuous. So I just made it to my office, and there's not a crazy amount of stuff that I have to do here today. I kind of just want to, like I said at the beginning of the video, just get my shit together. Kind of want to clean up a little bit. I have a thing of garbage right there that just needs to get out of here, so that needs to happen. The 2 other main things though that I want to get done, I want to take a photo for Instagram of my new nails. Super exciting, I know, riveting. But I also need to pack orders for Paige Doodles. First things first, let's take photos of these new nails because I haven't posted something to Instagram in like a couple days, and it feels like an eternity. There is nothing more awkward than watching somebody taking photos for Instagram. There really isn't. So I kind of have this vision of how I want to present these nails because I want to show all 10 nails since they're all different. So I'm thinking of doing some type of body shot with the nails in there. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Does that look good? I kind of like that, but I don't know if you can really see the nails. Okay, I think it's fine. Let's edit these photos and see what happens. I actually get asked often how I edit my Instagram photos. I used to edit my photos a lot more than I have over the last like 2 years, I guess, maybe even less so over the last year. I really try and change my photos as little as possible. Here, I'm gonna screen record this so you guys can actually see what I do. Maybe it'll be helpful. Basically, I go into VSCO Cam, and that is my editing app of choice. It's what I use the most. And I pretty much always use the A6 filter. I like it because it doesn't really change the colors too much, but it does add a little bit of contrast. I also always really like SS1, which is Vibrant Accents, because it really doesn't change much. It just makes things pop a little bit more, but it doesn't oversaturate to the point where things look unnatural, which could happen. So I think that's actually what I'm gonna use for this photo because it really is all about the colors. And then what I'll do is I'll just play with the white balance. If I feel like things are not looking quite right, I'll often put it up just a little bit, like 0.1% on the temperature scale. I make it a little bit warmer, a little bit more yellow. And I also will often make the photo a little bit more pink because iPhone photos tend to lean a little bit more green. And then I'm going to crop the photo. I always do 3x4 because I like my photos to be big in the app. And then I'll always add a little bit of green, or a lot of green. I like green in photos. I kind of like the vibe that it gives. So you see the before and the after, it just kind of makes everything pop. That's it. Let's post it. Now it's time to pack some orders. So there's a couple things that I like to do when I pack orders. Excuse me. welcome to my office. I really love to listen to something while I'm packing, so whether that's a podcast or just music. Lately I've been listening to audiobooks, and Audible has been what I've been listening to. This is not a sponsored ad for Audible. Although I have worked with Audible in the past, I genuinely just love it. And I wanted to recommend a book to you guys because I can't get enough of it. I've been listening to it in the car, I've been listening to it while I'm packing orders, and I'm almost done already, and it's like an 11-hour audiobook. It's The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. It's such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful story. So that's what I'm gonna start doing now. But let's just get started on packing the orders. Cue the packing montage. All right, let me bring you a little closer. Come on closer, there you are, perfect. So because I've taken a break over the last week or so, I haven't really thought about much. The only thing that I did kind of start to do over my break was start my new collection for Jamie Paige Doodles. I did decide to go with a book lover slash academia slash cozy fall vibes theme since we're going into September. Which is triggering to say the least, but it's happening. Summer is almost over, it's so wild. I've already completed one doodle, which I will show you guys because I was doodling it before when I was eating at Arthur, so I'll just show it to you again. This is what it looks like. It's a little sleeping cat on a stack of books, and I am obsessed with it. It gives me such cozy, good feelings in my heart, and that's what I aim for everything that I draw for the doodles. Let me know in the comments though if you have any ideas for this theme, anything you want to see. I love, love, love hearing any and all ideas. So anyways, I kind of have Jamie Paige Doodles figured out, but I don't really have anything figured out with YouTube. I don't want to say I'm uninspired because that's not really the case, but I just don't have any video ideas. I used to always keep a journal filled with ideas that I would just come up with like in the middle of the night or in the middle of the day. I would just write things down, and I just haven't done that in a long time, and I actually feel that it's not helpful for me. I think it is actually really important for me to have all these ideas written out so that I could be somewhat more organized when I am planning my videos. So I kind of want to take this time to do that, do some brainstorming, try and figure out some fun videos for the next couple of months. And I would love for you guys to also let me know what you want to see on YouTube specifically. What kind of videos do you like? Do you want to see more vlogs like this? Do you want to see more product reviews, more lifestyle things? I did actually already ask on Instagram stories yesterday for some video suggestions. So I'm going to go through those right now, and I'm going to basically write out the ones that kind of spark something within me and I'll try and come up with my own. And I also just messaged my manager and asked if we could brainstorm together, because it's always nice to brainstorm actually with somebody, and she's great to brainstorm with, but we're gonna do it tomorrow instead of today. I don't really know what to show you right now because I'm just gonna be on my computer just writing things down, but there's nothing really too crazy that I do. I just kind of go into my notes and I just write out all the video ideas. You guys can definitely help me by leaving me suggestions in the comments, pretty please. Oh, hi. Silly me, I didn't make an outro for this vlog. I'm actually editing the vlog that you're watching right now. It's the next day. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching it. Let me know in the comments what other things you like to see me do in vlogs. Like, what other parts of my life would you like to see me showcase? Let me know. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.